Oh, you think you're ready? You think you're ready for the advanced graduate level edition of Halcyon Tips and Tricks? Welcome. Hello, this is Halcyon with a graduate level Burning Man tips and tricks video. I wanted to address gifting. Gifting is one of the 10 principles of Burning Man, and it is one of the, I think, critical ones in terms of changing your life and opening your heart and changing the default world as well. So I wanted to make sure people understood what it means. Like many people, initially I thought a gifting economy was barter. But barter is not gifting. Barter is an exchange, just like all commerce is an exchange. You exchange, your labor for some goods or your puka shells for a burrito. It's still an exchange. Gifting is not an exchange. Gifting is a one-way gift. The reason why that is significant is because in exchange, I give, you receive, or we both are giving, the sum is 0, plus 1 minus 1, 0. But in a gift, I give, you are plus 1. Now you get happy about that, so you're even plus 1.5. I get to feel good about giving, I get to have a plus as well. So it's plus, plus, plus. It raises, the sum is not 0, the sum is plus 1, plus 2, depending on how excited you get about what you're giving. People a lot of times always go, what should I bring as gift? What should I bring as gifts? And you get in the trap of thinking gifts as things or trinkets or bracelets. Now those are great things to give, but gifting is a way of seeing the people around you. Gifting is a way of seeing everyone else's life as an opportunity for you to help. So if someone's putting up a tent and you grab a flapping thing and help them hold it down, that's gifting. If you see someone who's serving a bunch of food and the dishes are piling up, after you enjoy your meal, you just go over there and just start helping with the dishes, that is gifting. If someone is trying to find a porta potty with TP and you happen to have some porta potty appropriate toilet paper, give them a little bit to them. That is gifting. It doesn't mean you have a thing wrapped with a bow that you give to people, although you may. Now, why it is significant is that when you start to get into this framework of seeing everyone around you as a possible way to give, it's just so foreign. We're just so not used to it. I remember the first time I was on the Playa, first couple years, people would be like, hey, you hungry? And all I could think about was, if I accept this food, I'm gonna owe them in some way. I'm either gonna have to do their dishes, or next time I see them, I'm gonna have to be nice to them, or something. That's not a gift. A gift, there is no expectation. And when you can learn to receive that, it is not a selfish act. It is actually honoring the person giving it to you. If someone says, I want to give you this to you, and you say, and you start hemming and hawing and going, whatever, then you rob them of that feeling of like, Think of gifting as like on Christmas morning. When you give something to a kid and you see them open it up and how excited they get and how that makes you feel to see your gift make someone that happy, that is what it's like. You don't, as a kid is open it, you don't think like, well, he better make something cool with this little, science kit I gave him and give it back to me. Or when he grows up, he better, no, you just think like, that's awesome. Look at that smile. Oh, and then you light up. So it's a double light up with one directional gift. Resist the instinct to reciprocate when someone gives you a gift. Sometimes someone will pass you and they say, oh, hey, I want you to have this necklace. And people are like, I don't have anything to give you. It's like, oh, with that reaction, you robbed the gift experience of the joy. You didn't let that other person be able to have that, I did something nice feeling. Instead, you felt uncomfortable, which then made their gift into a cause of discomfort. Ugh. Instead, learn how to say, thank you, thank you. More important than figuring out the right gift to bring to give to people is learning how to receive the gifts that you get. Because that transaction, or lack thereof, is critical in keeping that flow going, making people feel good as they give. And you'll find yourself hungering to give once you realize what it feels like. I would argue that dynamic of seeing people get happy and that making you happy is a unique experience of love, because it snaps us out of that selfish mentality of taking care of yourself and realizing that you can become joy, you can receive joy and happiness when other people have happiness. And if you can play a role in that, well then even more happiness. So when you start seeing the Playa and your life and the world as a place like that, opportunities to selfishly give yourself joy by gifting. That's the game changer. That's the thing about the Playa that, is lost in the fire and the nakedness and the art. Well, not lost, but often takes a little bit longer to settle in and realize how profound it's changing you. My name is Halcyon, and I will see you on the Playa, and I have a gift for you, and actually I would remind you that you are always carrying gifts. A gift in a smile, a gift in the way you look someone in the eye, a gift in a hug. These can be the most precious and welcome gifts that you will ever give and you will ever receive. I've got actually a handful of them for you. See you at home.
You only live once. Enjoy the color.